Hey
Hey guys.
guys, welcome back to another video of Together Talks. We've been este, we've been gone for a while. I think it's been
2 weeks.
2 weeks
Yeah, when we
since we
posted,
since we haven't done
yeah,
a,
a video.
a video,
We've
and
been,
well, the reason is because we've been really busy lately, right?
yeah, yeah, life's been life in.
Uh huh.
Just
So
work, school,
work.
church.
Well, the last thing we did was
The before,
service.
yeah. Well, we had,
Because
yeah,
we
we had a
we
service
we
in
had
Tyler.
the Dallas region,
Yeah, the sector, the
uh,
Dallas sector.
el sector de Dallas, but we didn't do nothing after that. We were gonna do it, but pasaron cosas, with our schedule, school, and
hmm
since I think she was back uh from break,
Oh,
spring break,
spring break. Yeah.
or you were starting spring break, and
No,
you were going back to school.
I'll go back to school. I've been back to school this past Monday, and we didn't do anything.
So yeah,
We quit
we
moving.
are uh estrenando nuevos
Mike's.
mics.
Yeah.
Ahora sí, desde podcast style.
I guess. Yeah.
Los estamos calando, apenas nos llegaron ayer.
So
Este,
we'll see how it goes.
sí,
It's weird.
well, we actually got it from the TikTok shop. Um, es una little cajita y viene con los two mics. Los estamos calando para ver si están buenos. Si no, pues we're in a budget right now, so we're trying something cheap. Y ya, a ver, vamos a calarlos con el tiempo. Si nos quieren donar algo, este,
Oh Lord. We go funny.
ya, estamos aceptando um, donaciones, better microphones.
And then we're in a different room.
Oh yeah, this used to be,
The game
well,
room.
apenas lo estoy arreglando. Este es el que estoy arreglando. I have, I'm doing the clouds. Arriba yo lo estoy haciendo on my own. Estoy agregando el algodón y ya le
Yeah.
puse la LED lights, around the room. Y,
The work in progress.
yeah,
Like
como era mi game room, lo estaba haciendo para mi game room, pero pues, como ven, tienen todo esto de los gaming y todo eso.
yeah.
So, yeah, how you been?
I've been good. Um just trying to get through the week. Or, start early week. But since this is Monday, you're watching it. Yeah, I mean I've been sick. I was sick on but started getting sick like what, last week? Last Wednesday. So kinda recovering. But overall good. Um I had I don't know what I had. It was
I think
a
you probably
virus,
had like
cold.
the flu,
They
but
were
I
saying
mean,
COVID, but I don't know.
I think it was like your whole family, no?
I
Like
mean, not
the
the whole family, but like my
like your
sister,
sisters,
one of my
or
sisters,
both of them, because
they had a cough, cold.
probably COVID and we didn't even know.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't feel like bad. Only one day I felt like more like I think fever. Y luego like my body felt like achy and I felt like tired. But after that, medicine, um, and rest,
Vaporru,
and then Vaporub, of course,
the
Vaporub,
Mexican
rem-
remedio
Remedio Mexicano. But
mexicano.
yeah, but I'm feeling better. Make coffee here and there, but because I'm
Yeah,
recovering.
and now I think I'm starting with the cough, but
Yeah, just passing
uh,
around. Yay.
I'm trying to like fix it. Yo
Yeah.
soy de esas personas que starting to feel sick y luego a tomar la medicina. But yeah,
Yeah.
we didn't post nothing.
We didn't post anything. We didn't ask any like a poll or preguntas or send us something. One thing we do want to add, like al plataforma de Instagram, es que we would like for y'all to send us
Money.
no,
No,
not
it's fine.
money. Um, like their stories, not stories, but like um questions, not necessarily questions, but like scenarios of like how can I navigate it? How can I navigate this? Any advice on this, or like my friend is going through this, what can I do? Or like I'm going through this, what do you suggest? Or it could be anything. It could be like life, it could be work, it could be school, it could be dating, marriage, it could be church related, spiritual, anything
Anything.
we're willing to answer.
Read it
We'll
and
read it. I mean, we'll
mhm,
keep it anonymous. If
yeah.
you want your name out there, which I don't know who would, but if it's gonna be a scenario of something you need advice on, we definitely are gonna keep it anonymous. Pero we would like to incorporate that in the Instagram. Y así para que nos manden a DM or comment on it, and
Mhm.
send us your scenario, your
Stories.
story, your I need help on this type. Um, yeah, because I don't know why. Oh, because we want to not just like talk about us, but also try to help other people in a way,
Yeah. Like
but also like help them whatever problem they're having or situation. La misma vez, maybe somebody else is going through that and they don't want to say anything, and maybe by your comment or your story, when we answer it, maybe that other person can also find guidance in what they're dealing with. So
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it can
something we're
be
gonna add.
anything. Marriage. We went to una
Oh,
una conference
mm-hmm.
el Saturday, no,
No,
Friday.
Friday night.
Friday night, ahí en Dallas, con un pastor. He's a cop.
Ay,
Um, I
Pastor
don't know
Salas,
if you know him. What's his name?
Pastor
Pastor
Juan
Salas.
Salas.
He's really good at giving
Yeah,
out conferencias.
it was great. With
Era de parejas.
and like
Este,
soon to be married.
oh yeah, soon to be married. There was a lot of young
Yeah,
couples.
there's a lot of young couples. We were
I think
surprised.
we were like the oldest. Well,
No, no, no,
unas como nuestra,
no.
our age.
We were like, yeah, there were like a lot of our age. Um, there were older couples there too, but
Yeah.
there's a lot. I want to say like 6 or 7 couples que estaban like between what 24, 25, and 30, and in that like age. Y había como unos 7 parejas. But it was really good. We at first we were like, nah. Our Friday night, we kind of want to just like stay home. We come back from
Yeah.
work, we come back from like an assignment internship, and um, we were like, no, let's give it a try. Well, I was more like, let's go.
Yeah, I was more like, yeah, comí ya.
Yeah.
I just want to stay
Oh
home.
yeah, we ate before. No?
Yeah.
Yeah, we ate before. We're like, I don't really quiero ir.
We're like, we're good.
But I was telling Brian like, it's a like an investment in our like marriage. Um, because like yeah, at church we can have a marriage conference, but it's not the same when you're going to like a complete different church. You really don't know anybody except the person who invited you. And you don't know that person, that pastor style of preaching or pastor style of giving a conference. Y pues it's like it's different. And think I wanted to go because nobody knows us. The pastor doesn't even know us, just the person who invited us. Y también pues just to see how they give like how they do a taller or conference in that matter, because we've seen a lot like we go to just like our common pastors we already
Mm-hmm.
go um to for a conference. It was just different. It was simple but different, and he had a different perspective because he was a cop, talking
Yeah.
a lot about like abuse, like
Abuse,
physical,
physical,
um, mental,
mental.
and emotional abuse, how all that comes to play into a marriage. Um, that you may be in a relationship, even in a relationship when you're dating, a veces you don't even know it, que you're going through abuse, whether it's physical, emotional, or mental,
Mm-hmm.
pero you don't say anything because que dijo, normalizamos
Lo que es
lo
malo.
que es malo. We normalize what's wrong, and I thought that was kind of like Like, yeah, cause you don't know cuando
Yeah.
I mean, nadie te dice, "Oh, mija, if, he calls you these names, don't" I mean, nobody, like, prepares you for, like, the deeper, um the deeper part of, what may happen in a marriage that may not be right.
Mhm.
So, yeah, that was pretty cool. I really enjoyed it. I don't
Yeah.
know about you.
Yeah.
So what did you take from it?
Uh, well, I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was simple. The PowerPoints weren't like too
Fancy,
fancy
yeah.
or no le echó mucho, ¿cómo le dicen? Mucha crema a sus tacos,
Yeah.
sino, pues, simple.
It
I
was
liked it
simple, to
porque,
the point.
como dijo él, como él es cop, él ha visto cosas que uno no ha
Mhm.
visto,
Yeah.
like, the physical abuse, the mental, the verbal, todo
Mhm.
eso, eso, we seen it in, relationships, y yo creo como, like, todavía hay mucho machismo ahorita
Yeah.
en las relaciones, I think that's not good, porque se lo van pasando a sus hijos, y luego sus otros hijos,
Mhm.
y dicen: "No, es que mi papá lo hace así",
Yeah. Yes.
o
Yeah.
o, "Mi papá lo hace así", o "Yo soy macho", y no se puede. Ser macho no es, tratar a tu wife, este, agresivamente,
Mm-mm.
porque él nos estaba diciendo que como los golpes, ya ves que we don't know, que hay Christian couples que
Mhm.
se van a los golpes, and, pero como no los vemos, a veces, en maquillajes,
Yeah.
o como él nos enseñó las fotos que le pegan a la mujer o hasta al hombre, recibe golpes abajo de su cintura para abajo, o en su espalda, estómago,
Mhm.
donde se cubre,
Yeah.
es lo que no se ve. Pero ya, sí, I mean, I liked it, nos enseñaron mucho sobre eso de que nos ilustró como un bridge, ¿no?
Yeah. He did.
Fue un
Mhm.
bridge que estamos que
Estaba como
que es
derrotado,
como en
¿no?
el tiempo, los puentes se van a ir,
Colapsando.
¿cómo se dice? Am,
Fracturando. No.
ah,
What was the word?
sí,
What was I
se
say?
van a ir
Cracking?
dañando,
Ah,
cracking,
dañando. Ajá.
ya ves que cuando pasan los carros, trailers, whatever, se van a ir moviendo con el tiempo y se van a ir craqueando
Yeah.
las uniones,
Sí.
y
It.
eso es lo que causa que al final caiga
Se
el
derrumbe.
se caiga el bridge, si no le hacemos, si no hay, una
Inspección.
inspección y no se arregla. Así
Mhm.
igual es nuestro
Matrimonio.
matrimonio. Estamos viendo que con el tiempo va pasando lo mismo, va pasando, y si no vamos haciéndole nada al matrimonio o no vamos arreglando las cosas, este, con el tiempo se va a ir deteriorando
Deteriorando. Ajá.
y se van a ir craqueando nuestra relación
Ajá.
hasta que caiga ahora sí se destruya
El
y
colapso.
colapse la relación.
Mhm.
So, so that's
Yeah.
why, I think we should be checking, nuestras relaciones, hey, que estoy haciendo mal, que estoy,
Yeah.
fallando, hasta, he even said it, like, no es bueno, like, tú decirle a tu esposa, or you told your husband, hey, no sirves para nada, o nunca vas a cambiar, o no, because that's not true, like he said it,
Oh yeah. It's a lie.
pues, no estás maldiciéndolo.
Mhm.
So, nada de eso, bueno, cuando alguien te dice, tu pareja te dice, no, es que, nunca vas a cambiar, o no, tú eres igualito a tu papá, o no, o tú, tu mamá, o like that, todo eso es maldición, este, porque tú le estás diciendo que nunca va a cambiar, y así,
Mhm.
y acuérdate que dices que declares con tu boca es lo que va a suceder.
Suceda. Yeah.
So, so yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I like the, maybe we're gonna go again
Yeah.
next
They
time.
have it que una vez al mes.
sí, once a
It
month.
was nice. It
Este,
it was very
very
wonderful.
friendly. Como you were saying, es otra vibra,
Yeah,
otro ambiente que es, siempre vamos a los donde ya conocemos, o ya te conocen como una persona. Pero
yeah, yeah.
aquí ya es otra cosa, que
No, like, they don't.
pues aquí allá no te conocen y
Mm-mm.
pues
They no te
te
ponen
puedes
atención.
abrir más,
Yeah,
like, este,
yeah. Because there was a part en la conferencia donde al final like we had to like he made us like look to your partner and hold hands like así directo así or like side by side, and a lot of couples were doing it like face to face. Y I mean, we don't know anyone, and I didn't know nobody knows us except the person who invited us, and nobody's like paying attention to you.
mm,
So in that moment, we were able to like expresar or freely express what because the pastor was saying, dile a tu esposa o dile a tu esposo lo que tú has hecho mal en la relación y
mhm,
pídense perdón en ese momento.
yeah,
And so we were able to do it without like
like,
people like looking at us,
ajá,
and without like having like, oh, ahí está el hermano that
que
sees
me
us
va
every
a decir
time,
algo,
and
me va a
he's gonna
juzgar
say something or he's gonna give us a face, and no, there was no one so that knows us. So to me, like I was able to freely express how I felt, freely express what we had to like say, forgive me for this that I'm not doing, or I did, and like do that reconciliation in
ujú,
that moment. So it was nice. I mean, he had us pray, like the husband had to pray over the wife, como la cabeza del hogar.
um,
Yeah, and he like the pastor had the esposo pray over the wife como la cabeza del hogar, y así también la esposa pray over the husband. So
yeah,
it was pretty cool. I really enjoyed it. It was more of like I know like we need to do a spiritual también spiritual evaluation, and we have to have God in the center of the marriage. Pero también it was more of like as a person, like in a marriage, yes, God is the spiritual part comes into play, but sometimes what comes into play is like what you're doing wrong, you know. But yeah, like supuestamente like the lying in your relationship is just gonna make it bigger and bigger, like the problem.
yeah,
Como lo que dijo del bridge, like going back to the bridge, he was saying that when a bridge collapses, it doesn't like automatically collapse. There's been a warning, like a
mm,
veces se mueve, or when they do inspection, they can see the cracks. It was like what's that? Fractures. They were called stress fractures, the little cracks in the bridge. So they said okay, there's warning before it finally collapses. So in like a relationship in a marriage, there's warning signs before it finally doesn't work out
mm,
anymore. But if you don't inspect it and if you don't have a plan to fix it, then you will be collapsed. You will have a marriage that becomes ruined or relationship. I mean, this isn't. I mean, yeah, it applies to marriage, pero también if you're dating still, if you're engaged, think about that. Like,
mhm,
you know, the little things that it's not gonna be like what's it called,
lovey, dovey,
lovey dovey. No, oh yeah, but it's not gonna be like sunshine and roses. I don't know. It's not gonna be all happy. It's not gonna be at first. It's gonna be like, oh my god, we're in love and all that. And yeah, you'll continue to be in love and all, but there's obstacles that come. You don't fully know the person before you get married. You know them because I mean, a veces the person that you're dating sometimes wants to put the best like person out there para que tú like completamente te enamores, fall in love and whatever. But once you get to know them every single day, you're gonna pick up their little moods, lo que no les gusta. Maybe they have an problem. Y así. So, but yeah. So think about that for those that are like going into a marriage.
yeah.
And invest in your marriage. Like no matter how many years you're in it. I think we were talking to an hermano today, and he was like,
He was saying,
I don't
he
need
was
to go to
saying
the
que,
conferences.
he was saying que, que ya de 30 años,
Yeah,
or
like 30
something,
plus years.
que ya, con tu pareja solo estás
But it's past.
por estar, porque vayan a estar solos, something like that,
Yeah.
y que,
It was very like not what I wanted to hear
I know, I
because
was like,
I'm
what?
like,
I was
what? We're
like, y'all
still
need to go
we're
to
still
the
little.
conferences.
We have to have a small amount of time together. Like not really, but like we've been married for a little bit of time, and you
It was
telling
5 years
us
this year,
25, yeah, 5 years this year. But
pero, I mean,
it's not like he was saying que como like that's not que lo que sí lo que aprendes a veces no es en la vida real. And I was like, yeah, but the only person that makes it worse or that makes it like todo lo mismo todos los días es uno mismo.
yeah,
Like if you don't change, like there's times me and Brian like we try to change up our routine just so we can have like more fun,
yeah,
or we it could be like I don't know different
so,
because yeah, like after a while it becomes very like routine,
routine,
and even like we just exist to exist and we coexist. Um, and then there's times where we're like, okay, and that's whenever like either me or him like, hey, let's go out like on a date, like me and you, or we just like have like sometimes me pega la loquera, and we're like laying down in bed, and I just want to ask him all these questions, like
yeah,
deep questions where he's like, what? Why are you asking me this? Like he has to think about it, and we talk, but like those like interesting conversations before bed. That's kind of like sometimes what
mm-hmm,
like keeps us like on our toes. Like, huh, I never thought about it that way, or
mm-hmm,
I didn't think you felt like that, or like sometimes those help in the relationship, in my opinion.
yeah,
Um, yeah, but yeah, that's where
yeah,
we were on Friday. Um, I think that's what we've been doing like these past few days, kind of like taking in what we learned. Um, but hopefully we continue.
mm-hmm,
Yeah. So yeah, so that was that. Um, Another thing we wanted to bring up is,
like,
do you know that your real friends are your real
yeah, like, um, I don't know, like,
friends? And that's where we kind of wanted the scenarios to come in, donde like we talk about this, y luego we hand the mic back to y'all and like send us your stories. Donde um like have you ever had a time donde or you're going through a time donde you're like we've been good friends, and then this person did this and now I just don't know how to do. Or like this person is I thought it was my friend and it's kind of like backstabbing
backstabbing,
me or like saying things that aren't truthful, and what do I do? Like that's when I wanted to come back with the whole like now it's your turn to give us a story and we'll try to answer it. But like have you had a situation where you thought your friend was your friend and then out of nowhere.
yeah, I had so many, not just one, I mean,
Yeah.
throughout my entire,
I think everybody does at some point.
juventud,
Yeah.
and, yeah, I had one, you know, it's where, this is called amigos, then at the end, ditching you, or dicen cosas like, your last name, I
Yeah.
thought you were my friend, or
There's been occasions. I mean, I
I know one story about one of, a friend of mine, where, well, girl, a friend of mine, we were close in high school, and, que ella le gustaba un muchacho, y, yo creo que that's the worst thing to tell your friend or someone, like tu amigo, que le gusta, o que te gusta hacer algo, or, porque
you
me,
like that person or you
yeah,
want to do
porque
something?
esa misma amiga me gustó.
Or you talking about like feeling somebody that you want?
Like,
Oh, like okay, you like this girl and the guy likes the girl,
no, 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 it was
or
a
like
girl.
a
A
girl.
girl liked this guy,
Hmm.
and she told her friends, her closest friends.
Hmm.
Y like weeks later, months later, ya andaba ella con el guy.
Oh, okay, I get you. I get you.
But she didn't say nothing porque pues era su amiga. Pero I was like,
I
bro,
mean, yeah,
that's messed up. I
that
mean,
happens.
I wouldn't do that to my friend or
That happens. I mean, yeah, I've heard that a bunch of times. But it happens where you're friends with somebody, and I guess you both like the same person, but then one person like, no, I'm not going to say anything because, um, we're friends, but the other person ends up going out with that person. So it's basically like I don't know if it's like backstabbing or not, but it's not like it's not like they're. Mm, I don't know. That is a tough situation. Pero a la misma vez, depending on your relationship with your friend,
yeah.
te van a. I mean, I'm pretty sure they communicated. You should communicate like, hey, yeah, I like the guy too. I'm gonna go for it. Y ya see the other friends like, you know what? I like
I like him
him.
too.
Can we like not? That would be between you and that person. Now, if the friend is like, no, go for it, that's fine. Then that's between you and the friend.
Yeah,
But if they're like, no, I don't want you to, and you still did it, then that's on you because you you
you let him.
you let in. Well, no, not the person who did it. Not the person who was like, no, I like him too. The other person who actually went out with the guy,
Mm,
then in that time, then that person's like, I guess, at fault because la otra friend ya le dijo like, I like him too. Let's Can you try not to go out with him?
yeah,
But if she didn't honor that, then I guess it's not your real,
true
not a
friend.
true friend. I don't want to say true friend because a veces when it's not like that you're not a true friend, but a veces we make decisions that we just don't think about it. Like I guess I was that friend in some in the past.
¿Te robaste?
No, no, no,
Le quitaste.
no robé. No, if it was like more like don't do it, don't go out with that person. But I still did. So, but it just depends on the relationship between you and that friend and how much it's worth losing. Yeah, I mean, but yeah. But overall, I guess everybody has a one time que no tenían
Get back to that.
I guess get back to that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it will never be your first time, or nunca va a ser tu última vez. Depende con quién te juntes.
Yeah. I mean, donde quiera que vayas, I mean, yeah, you're gonna have friends that like
Like
last
fake
you.
friends.
Oh yeah, there's some fake friends, I guess, but you're gonna always have friends that come and go. I feel like some friends are only there for a season.
Mm-hmm.
Like están ahí por nomás un tiempo because they're just supposed to be there for a time.
Mm-hmm.
Y después de ahí, pues ya no se hablan.
Yeah.
And there's some friends you don't talk to every day, and when you talk to them, como que nunca han estado a distancia. Like
Yeah. Como si
I have
fueran.
I have a friend, I have a best friend that she doesn't live in Dallas. She lives in Texas, but she's married. She lives far away, and we don't talk every day. We don't see each other every day. Pero el momento que ella viene para in town, and we talk and we chat, es como si nunca se había ido tan lejos. Like es como si estuviéramos hablando todos los días. Like se siente la misma like amistad, la misma like just that same feel of like I no matter how long we haven't talked, like I feel like we just are back to where we left off. So and there's friends donde se ven todos los días, se hablan todos los días, and it's like they know a lot about you and they're great friends. And there's some that in that same pattern
Mhm.
que a veces pues nomás están ahí para sacarte cosas, like, like give me all the tea, or or no quieren saber algo de ti para quitártelo,
Yeah.
or they're just trying to wait for a moment to backstab you, like you said. Like there's been times where I was like, oh, I thought we were cool, but I guess we're
Mhm.
not. So
And sometimes these things happen because they listen to other people's opinion.
that too, yeah. A lot of friendship. I don't know. I feel like, I mean, everybody knows who they are, right? Everybody knows themselves. But if somebody tells me like if somebody tells me, hey, don't talk to her, I don't like her, she's like this or like that, or he, doesn't have to be a she. I'm not gonna not talk to her because I don't know her. I don't know how she is. Or I know her and she's never done anything bad to me, or I know him and he's never done anything bad to me. But to my friend, yes. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm gonna like not approach the person or talk to them. I mean, yo digo que like, you know, this is my friend. Me and you have this relationship. Okay, yo tengo este otro friend. We have this relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like I can have different friendships and different relationships, and not have to like, I'm not talking to you even though I don't even know you because my other friend said not to. Like that's not even, ni le di la chance para que se like explicara
Mm-hmm.
o tratara de ser mi
Yeah.
amigo. So yeah, but to each their own. Some people abide by that, like, oh, if you don't talk to him, then I don't talk to him, or you don't talk to
Yeah.
her, I don't talk to her. But I've learned, like, as I grow older, I've learned that everybody. I mean, only if you don't feel comfortable with the person, then sure. But if you don't know that person, nobody can tell you not to talk to them because you don't know who they are, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like si alguien te dice a ti, ah, no me gusta esta persona, no hables con ella. Like, are you
Yeah. I'm
going
gonna be
to?
like, why?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah. Why?
and,
Y
I mean, no.
what if I tell you like, yeah, they did this, this, and this to
I'll be like, well, that's easy. Like,
me?
yeah, a mí no me hicieron nada. Like, hey, I'm this type of person that hey, I'm friendly. I think you seen it like with the guys from like before, like the varones that I talk to every single guy.
Yeah, you do. Or met like
Oh,
hermano,
every varon.
hermano. Uh-huh.
I talk to them. Why? Cause I like I like listening to their
Right.
stories, their I like listening. Some of them are like they're
Your
what
testimony.
is it? Son audio.
Yeah,
I
they
should
are.
have passed it. That's I talk to them. So, but yeah, I'm a friendly person. I mean, there's been people que backstab me a lot. Yet, I'm not the type of person that will hate them. Yo no soy de que te voy a like, odiar. I mean, I'm a see you whenever we get to see each other. I'm gonna say hi. Like, I even give you like a shake y todo, handshake. Pero, yeah, no, yo nunca guardo ese rencor in my heart. Like, I try to avoid that.
Yeah, because luego
Luego mi
sí te
corazón
afecta.
también se
Yeah,
afecta.
yeah.
Si guardas tanto, like I
Because
was saying that preaching or that Bible study sobre este la oración de este personaje de la Biblia que su mamá lo llamó, fíjate bien cómo le vea,
oh,
Gade,
Gedeón,
Gadeón, algo así, y que
Gedeón.
significaba me hiciste sufrir, que su mamá le dijo que la hizo sufrir su parto.
Oh no, era. You gave the teaching.
Yeah, por eso, no. The one I gave,
Era Gedeón, no.
no, era Gadeo. I don't know, it was the own name. Luego lo busco. Pero he was saying que su nombre significaba dolor de parto o me causaste
Jabes,
aves, Javes, ajá,
Jabes,
que me causaste dolor. Pero like, you know, he
Jabes.
never, he never, él nunca se lamentó o nunca se entristeció más porque le dijeron que él no iba a hacer nada, no iba a valer.
Mhm.
And al contrario, he asked for blessings y Dios lo guiara. Él con buscó a Dios. So, so yeah, none of that me afecta. I'm more like a happy
Chill.
person. More happy. I like being
Yeah.
happy. But yeah,
Well, yeah.
este, yeah. I think there's I always tell Maggie like yeah, te van a lastimar, but you know, just as long as you're happy, that's all.
Yeah.
It all matters.
And I'm like the opposite of that. Like, yeah, I forgive. I would say I forgive. It takes me a
You
while
forgive,
to
but don't
forgive.
forget.
I forgive and don't forget. It takes me a while to forgive in a way, depending on like how much I've been hurt. Like, there's sometimes that, like, oh yeah, you talked about me. Sure. Yeah, I forgive you. Sure, that's fine. But like actually, ¿cómo se llama? Alzando falsedades ante mí.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like having false statements against me, then I can't. Not that I can't forgive you, but it's hard for me to trust you again in a way. Um, like yeah, I'll forgive, but I just don't. Even like today, I go to
But
a
that's
deaf church. I went to deaf church because it's part of my internship. I have to go, and they were talking about how um forgive how we have to forgive. And even though they did like they insulted me or they did something bad to you, you are supposed to forgive them, but that doesn't mean you have to be like best friends again with them or like
mm-hmm.
besties or be friends or acquaintance. You could forgive them and then slowly like distance yourself. And you don't have to be that person's friend again. Just forgive them for the sake of your heart,
Mm-hmm.
for the sake of your sanity, your emotions, your spiritual being, because that person, yeah, se arrepintió or like asking for forgiveness, then forgive them. So y'all can have like a clean slate to be done. But you don't have to be their best friend again. You can if you want to, but you're gonna. I would say you're gonna have to like slowly volver a trust that person. So yeah, like for me, I don't I don't try to like make you be my friend. If you want to be my friend, you can be my
Mm-hmm.
friend. If not, then you don't have to. I mean, yeah, I'm not hurting for friends. So but I will forgive.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't, you know, easily get back to the friendship. I have to slowly get there back and trust you. But yeah, I mean, that's yeah.
Yeah,
It's gonna happen. It happens to everyone.
yeah. I mean, yo creo que we're all gonna go through that.
Hmm.
Some más peor que otros.
Yeah.
But like I said, as long as you're happy and tengas ¿cómo dicen? Que seas como una mojarra,
What?
un fish. Whenever they grab a fish, se resbala.
Yeah.
Así que tú seas como eso, que a la hora que te quieran hacer,
Oh
resbala.
God.
So,
¿Cómo es mi papá?
piel de toro, ¿cómo se llama?
No,
Piel de búfalo.
no.
Something.
Tener corazón de paloma y
Y
piel
piel
de
de rinoceronte
rinoceronte.
or the armadillo. You know how
Armadillos.
armadillos
They're
have
like hard.
strong shells?
Yeah. So like basically have a soft heart, but have your skin like
A
thick as
rhino,
a rhino. Thick as a rhino para que
armadillo,
cuando te vengan los insultos
reboten.
reboten and they don't hurt you. But
Humble.
humble and you know of a nice heart to easily forgive or be build a relationship with someone.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And always forget. I mean, like you said, forget and yeah, say forgive,
Forgive and forget.
forget, forget
Forgive.
them, forgive them,
Forgive
but
them.
you don't want to forget what they
I
did.
mean, you
It's
don't
a
have to
thing.
forget it. Yeah. I mean, because you can forget it and be like, "We're done. I'm never gonna think about it." But también, it's not good to completely forget because eso va a venir a tu mente when you're like, "No, somebody did this to me one time. I'm not gonna let it happen
Yeah,
again." Like you live and you learn. So es una lección que tienes para la próxima vez si alguien quiere, hacerte sentir mal o traer falsedad hacia ti, then you have that lesson that you learned.
yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, yeah, I think that's about
friendships.
the friendship. Um,
Mhm.
but yeah,
And then, we're making up for not being live. Not being on this video for 2 weeks. But
oh, we
another
we
thing,
forgot this is a thingy. The whatever you like, what I like.
yes, the
We keep
Target
forgetting,
thing
bro.
it's just it takes time, guys.
Yeah, cause
It takes us going to the store, picking up the stuff, buying them,
yeah.
and then
Yo creo
only
vamos a la
opening
store
them.
and we end up coming home with something else.
I
So
know we might just need to like do it and record a random video. It
yeah,
may not have to be a podcast.
and we can just add it on the
Yeah,
side.
we just added like what's it called? A reel. I
Yeah,
don't know. We do a reel or just story.
another
But
story. But yeah,
yeah, that's that was it. That's
that's it for the friendship. But yeah,
yeah, friendship. The other thing I wanted to talk about, this is something more like how we start our podcast like, oh yeah, we're talking about this, and then we're like fun things and like not so serious. And now I want to talk about something more serious, like how at the end of every podcast, like terminamos con algo muy serio.
like
Um, eh?
for what the Illuminati.
No, more like oh, how okay. There's just one thing that was on my mind, not because I'm going through it or
Uh,
anything super personal, but more because like the whole thing about like how last time we were kind of like we're talking about if you don't go to church or if there's any like you feel like you left and you came back to church,
oh, okay,
that it's
okay.
okay. It's okay that you left and came back. You left for some time and then are coming back. It's okay. It's fine. You're human.
Yeah.
Like let's talk about have you ever had a moment in your life, in your Christian life, um that you felt like giving up?
Uh,
Um,
well, so the big question.
it's a big question.
Yeah, porque I
What
mean,
do you mean? It's a big
I've been
question.
going through that.
You've been going through that?
I've been through that. I'm
Oh,
not
but
going
say you
through that.
currently going through that?
No, I mean,
You better not.
no. I've been through that. Este, you know, así como like como estamos hablando whenever like somebody hurts you in church,
Yeah.
because ya ves que dice en la Bible que hermano contra hermano se, se pelearán o se va a haber problemas,
Yeah. And I
like
think it didn't they say that on Thursday, last
yeah,
Thursday, que el ¿cómo dice que el dolor o
pastor was saying it
yeah,
que I think that if you can search it on your phone, que just search it up así como que hermano contra hermano se something like that. Pero yeah, muchos piensan que es outside the church donde va a haber los problemas, pero it's more inside the church que el hermano contra hermano se van a andar peleando y todo eso. Y there was times where I would like uh where I used to go to church or así, hubo problemas and I was like, well, or I mean, a mí me ha pasado where I'm like, oh, this thing ain't working out. Like, I'm done, you know? Like, I just want to quit. Maybe, Me viene en mi pensamiento como, like, a lo mejor hubiera estado mejor sin haber estado en la church o sin haber conocido de la church. Pero we know que es todo mentira el diablo, te mete todo eso en las cabezas para que digan,
Yeah.
me estaba mejor en la iglesia, o me iba mejor en la iglesia, o que el que te dijo que entrando a la iglesia iba a ser de maravilla, es la, porque
No.
hasta peores cosas te van a pasar ahí.
Yeah. Pero no
No
por
por,
like God's being
a
mean.
veces también porque God wants to test you out,
Yeah.
pero
But it's for a reason.
a veces es por the enemy wants to test you because he knows que ya, 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 ya es una alma más para Dios y no para él.
Hmm.
Pero yeah, I mean, I've been through that. There's been times where I'm like, "Ah, I'm done." I
Yeah.
think lately, after like not so long time ago, que te dije, I'm like, no, I wanna go to church. Like,
Yeah. And I
porque
think,
sí te estresas, like,
pero I think la manera que te sientes así, it's not because of how much we do at church.
yeah,
It's more of like tired and not like I don't want to do anything with God, but
yeah.
it's more like just tired. Like I need a Sunday off.
You know
But
that, you know que hay estadísticas, like, dicen que todo eso es true, de que muchos give up y hasta mismos pastores end up doing committing suicide because of that, porque mucha estrés,
yeah.
mucho problemas en su vida hacen. I mean, we're all humans,
Mhm.
Pastors are humans. No más porque es un pastor
I think that they have a big
doesn't
responsibility.
mean que no van a morir.
Yeah.
Son los que más van a pasar. Y there's been yo he visto like in TikTok, Facebook stories que donde pastores they just committed suicide porque
Mhm.
la presión y todo eso no aguantaron pues.
Yeah.
Y pues I think we should be praying for our pastors
Yeah.
porque son los que batallan más.
That's true.
I mean, ahí está, si nos estás mirando, me estás mirando, una pregunta, ¿cuándo fue la última vez que le dijiste a tu pastor, pastor, ¿cómo está? ¿O cómo se siente? O, este,
Yeah.
¿cómo ha estado? ¿Ya comió? O Dios lo bendiga. I mean, nunca nos preguntamos eso, like, ¿cuándo fue la última vez? Y yeah, so I think we should at least say to pastor, oh, buenos días, pastor, or Dios lo bendiga, like, at least once in your lifetime, like, no pierdes nada con eso, hasta la mejor, le alegras el día, porque a lo mejor
Yeah.
él está esperando una palabra de alguien o alguien que diga, oh, este hermano se está pasando.
Mhm. That's true.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know, you've been through that,
Mm. Like giving up.
like giving up in church.
Sometimes, yeah. But es por lo mismo que te digo de like, um, it's not necessarily because like, um, God related, like, God's not answering me this or God's not, doing anything, um, that I'm asking for. It's like, more of like I'm just tired of like, sometimes like, como decíamos in the beginning, that, um, people that hurt you are going to be the people not outside of the church, but inside the church.
Hmm.
And which we see often where it's like, like a joven leaves or hermano leaves. And the reason is because, oh, un hermano de la iglesia detested me or insulted me or, um, le quitaron la posición and they de- deranked me or something. And, um, and that's why they leave. And not necessarily because like somebody's done that to me, pero a veces I feel like just hearing so much that's going on in like,
Like,
yeah, in like not necessarily like our church. I think our church is like okay, But when I hear like, um, just in general, like pastors are doing this, you know, we're hearing, um, like people aren't getting along, like all that stuff. Like I'm just like really, or like people, or like hermanos contra hermanos just fighting, and it's like really like I thought we're supposed to be like,
Be
I
united.
thought we're supposed to be united, and that's what
Not
makes me
worse.
like give up, and not give up on God, but give up on like on the people, or give up on like being
Como decirle like,
like a part of,
that, we don't want to be here anymore.
yeah,
We
like
just want to
yeah,
be on our own.
yeah. So, but like not to get too into all that, but yeah, I've also felt like giving up as in like not going to church. Um, I don't know. I actually don't want to say that because I do want to go to church. I do like going to church. Aunque I'm doing everything, or I feel like me estoy partiendo en like three people in three parts to go and do stuff. I like going to church because I feel like I, I, I don't know. I feel like I need to go to church.
Yeah.
But the thing is that what makes me give up is like the people that are not like welcoming. The people are not like they're judgy or they're not getting along with other people. And I'm like, we're supposed to be a united church in general, like everybody, all churches combined. We're no better than another church, but it happens. It happens, and all you can do is pray and just do your part as a
Ask God for
you know
strength.
go for strength. Yeah, because it's hard. I
Ese
mean,
mismo que te lo voy a dar.
yeah,
And
and ask him for wisdom
yeah,
because then I mean, si uno que padece de falta de sabiduría se lo pida. Yeah. So yeah, basically that. Not like me leaving. I mean, there's times where I've thought about like, how would my life be without going to
and I think I've been through that. And there's a time where I used to live here, and then I left to Tennessee,
church?
and I got some other different
Yeah,
lifestyle over there.
yeah.
Know,
Gotta go to church.
uh, now they do, but like before, they weren't Christian, so este llegaba Sunday, and party, drinking, and that, and I was just like, would look at the lights, be like, mucho viendo at
Hmm.
church, like
Yeah.
to me, nunca, I never liked that party thing, like party drinking. I never liked none of that. I mean, I've been through that. I was part of it at some point, but not like as siempre. Because nunca me gustó.
Hmm.
Pero ya cuando estuvo ese tiempo de que yo estaba ya like working over there, I was like, I felt like the best. Not because no por estar triste, no porque like hurt or something, or maybe I was hurt porque pues ya no me gustaba la church.
Yeah.
When you leave church, you feel like sad, like I want to feel that thing again. I see that's how I
Yeah.
felt whenever I now left. That's why I was like, nah, I want to go back,
Yeah.
and
That's true.
and I came back, and yeah, that's why I was like, if they ever told me like you want to go back or you want to move to a place where no vas a ir to church, I'd probably say no because I like como tú dices, I like going to church también. I
Hmm.
like smoking good too.
Yeah. I think one thing we found out that me and you, because when was it on last Sunday? We didn't play,
We didn't play, and
so we were, yeah, we were
we
just
were like,
like,
¿qué hacemos?
what do I do?
I
Yeah,
mean,
we're just
yeah,
like,
we were like,
um,
like, ahí con la computer and everything, pero like I was bored. Like,
yeah. Now I'm not bored, but like I just didn't know what to do, like
no, I mean, yeah,
because he was on. I mean, he could
I
still
was
do the
feeling
media, the lyrics,
the lyrics, the verses, y todo eso, pero,
and then we had somebody else playing.
uh,
And then I was just sitting down,
yeah, and we
which
were
felt
like,
weird.
um,
Like, what do we do? Yeah, it just doesn't feel. It feels like I'm doing nothing, but at the same time, like, you know
it was
what?
kind of like a
We
break.
needed a break because every Sunday we play. We're part of the
We play
praise
for
team.
the media, le
We do
hacemos de
everything.
todo.
Yeah, Like
Hasta
today,
cerramos.
yeah, like today, like we opened the church. We opened the church. We set up the musicians, the
The
instruments.
instrument just
You do all the sound thing
the
and all.
sound thing, no, I
I
got like
feedback.
it's
Uh huh. And then I try to help them with like putting up the projectors or the TVs, and
mhm,
then um the computer, and then I have to get my station ready for the kids ministry, so getting that ready. And then siempre se nos olvida algo because we
like today we had a special guest again,
uh-huh,
como un singer, el
uh-huh,
hermano, and we're like, oh, okay, so I had to move the things around, like
yeah,
since he brought his aux cable, pero it didn't work, so I had to like let him borrow mine. Pero since it was like an old iPhone, we're like, oh man, no
yeah,
iPhone. So good thing he brought in un
Bluetooth.
Bluetooth thingy. So ya con
Gotcha.
eso la hizo, pero yeah, I don't know if you're part of the media or the sound,
A
bro.
lot.
It's a lot, and especially if you're dealing with like older people, bro. Like they're complicated. Lego, bro. Like they want loud music. They like loud.
Yeah,
And we're like, no, but maybe it's
yeah,
another thing. But yeah, um,
yeah.
but
But
yeah, we're back and forth.
yeah, we
Today
pretty
we're
chill.
like back to our normal.
Normal, somewhat, just somewhat of a normal routine. But we did okay. I mean, I know we were back and forth trying to get the streams ready. Um, check us out on the live. I don't know. Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, they started the live
we
like
started the yeah. We
late.
usually don't start the live
We don't do the live
um
during the
worship.
worship and stuff until the preaching, main preaching. Pero today they started it maybe because of the brother that came
Yeah,
by.
and
Pero
then we forgot to put the tripod
see the
because we realized
tripod. So somebody was holding it.
yeah, pastor's
He
wife was like holding it, and I was like, so yeah,
but
but we finally got it on.
yeah,
But yeah, um,
yeah, that's like if you feel like giving up, like we said, ask God for strength,
mhm.
wisdom
Talk to someone. Talk to your
to your
pastor.
pastor, or
I
if you
mean,
don't
you
trust your
should.
pastor, trust to or talk to someone older,
Yeah.
to to church leader, to
Like
a
your youth
youth
leader,
leader,
your I don't know if you have a
to
minister.
parents, whoever.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, a friend that you feel like this friend is like really good in church and like mature enough spiritually. Ask them, anything. But and that leads us to like what we want to do again. Like
Like if you
send
feel
us your
like that,
situation, your feelings, and we want to help something that you're like, I don't know how to navigate this, and we want to help you and try to get you advice. I mean, we have both have different experiences in life.
hmm
I mean, we're not that experienced, but in whatever we can help with, we want to try to give back in that this way. Whether it's if it's related to church or not, spiritual or not, if it's related to marriages, relationships, dating, if it's related to just like everyday life, like working, I don't know, like how do you manage this? Emotions, stress, depression, anything. I mean, we've been through some emotions. We've been through depression. We've been through um like having all these emotions where we don't want to talk to anybody about it, but we have to,
hmm
because that's the only way we can like you know confess or like let go of what you're holding back.
yep,
But yeah, so yeah, guys, send that over. DM us. We'll put it on our Instagram también para que sepan to
yeah,
send that over because we really want to hear from y'all, and then hopefully we can
read
give
it
advice.
and yeah,
Yeah.
give us advice.
hmm
También let us know if y'all want us invitemos someone. I was
Yeah,
thinking,
we're going to invite someone soon.
yeah,
Now that we
some,
have the room.
yeah, maybe a pastor,
I think we'll
Maybe
start with our
our
pastor,
pastor que
the
nos
pastor's
digan
wife.
su testimony
I would think I want to start with them.
with
They
them,
have
both of them,
they have good testimonies.
Este,
So stay tuned. Stay
or if
tuned.
y'all want like someone else, like
Maybe
even
we do it.
another event, like,
Maybe we should do that.
yeah, maybe we should. But yeah,
Or
let us
yeah.
know si
Or
quieren que invitemos al pastor
or
y
if
su wife.
or if you want to be part of it.
Uh-huh. Just remember,
Yeah.
no
Nothing.
negative.
Nothing negative.
Yeah,
Nothing like
no conspiracy right now.
yeah.
We're
Nothing
not
bad.
into that right now. Soon. Yes, it's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, guys, thank you once again for watching another video de Together Talks. Thank you a todos los que
And
nos están viendo, los que nos siguen en las redes. Remember, go follow us on Instagram, TikTok,
YouTube.
and YouTube.
Yeah.
Go follow our TikTok page porque nomás creo tenemos como 3 followers right there. So go
Yeah.
follow it.
And then you'll find the full video on YouTube.
Yeah, on
I
YouTube.
think on Instagram we only put reels. I don't think it lets you put the whole entire video.
No,
No.
well, only that time that we did the
Live.
live, pero
Yeah.
yeah,
We may do live with the pastor.
yeah, we might do
We might
live.
do live with the pastor. That way you can have comments. But
Yeah,
we'll do that later.
we'll,
See.
we're gonna talk to him y a ver qué nos dice.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do it in his house.
Maybe yeah.
Porque como está más espacioso,
Yeah.
Probably do it in his house. If not, thank you once again, for watching. Stay tuned for our next video next Monday. We'll be uploading this video on Monday, hopefully Monday.
Okay.
But yeah,
Well,
thank you for watching.
Hope we see you next time.
Next video,
In
Together Talks.
Together Talks.
Gracias a todos por vernos. Shout out to everyone who keeps watching us.
Yeah.
We went to the service y un little kid.
Oh yeah.
Un kid. Shout out to what's his name? Luisito.
Luisito.
He was like,
I watch your podcast.
yeah, he was like, hey Brian, I watch your podcast. I was like,
him.
oh, bro, como que me animó como para seguir haciendo. I was like, at least somebody lo está viendo.
Yeah.
Pero
I mean, as long as you're
shout out to him.
watching something.
Pretty chill person. Yeah, so stay tuned for the next video. Thank you. God bless y'all.
We'll see y'all next time.
Remember, échenle ganas en su semana. Dios los bendiga.
Bye.
Bye.
Me gusta vivir la buena vida, donde todo